What's up, gang? Wait, is it recording? Oh, we are. Okay. What's up, gang? Today I'm giving you an eyeshadow look. I haven't even done an eyeshadow look yet on my channel, so today you're getting one.
Okay.
I don't know yet if I want to do a simple or if I want to do elaborate. Honestly, I don't know what kind of look we're going for, but I'm gonna choose an eyeshadow palette. We're gonna go off those colors, and you're gonna get what you get, and hopefully we happy with it. So I already started my base. I already have my base on, and if you want to see how I got that base, I'll leave it in the cards. You can click here or here. I don't know which side it's on. I'm a new YouTuber. We're gonna get it together, but let's get into this video. Okay, so boom, let's get into this voiceover. I already did one eye. We're about to do the second eye. First, we're going to prime it with some concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. You just want to pop that on the eye and then blend it out with a sponge. The other side of my sponge is white because there's powder on it. So yeah, we're gonna deal with that. Don't judge me. The reason I already did the eye though was because I didn't want to embarrass myself because I didn't know where I was going with this look. And I took that one off twice already before I came up with this one that I got. So I didn't want to take y'all on that journey with me. Now I'm just getting some powder, and I'm gonna powder that concealer, and I'm gonna powder under my eye. The reason I'm powdering under my eye is because if any eyeshadow falls out while I'm doing it, like if any eyeshadow drop, it's gonna fall right there and the powder's gonna catch it, so I don't mess up my base. So if you don't want to restart your base after you do your eyeshadow, then I suggest putting powder there, and it's gonna save you some time. So I'm starting off with this brush. I don't know the names of any of these brushes, so don't ask me. They're cheap brushes I just picked up, and I'm using my Morphe 39L palette, and we're gonna start off with this pink, and we're just gonna pack that bright pink right in the crease. Oh yeah, I dropped my palette and it got all on my hands. Dramatic. But I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm putting a shadow on there. Yeah. So yeah, it looked like a lot, but we're just gonna dab it. Dab it on there, blend it out. In the video, it's gonna look a little crazy, but it's a process. And trust the process. We're gonna get there in the end. Just stick with me. So just let me blend this out, and now we can. Alright, we back. So right here I just took a smaller brush and I'm gonna darken up my crease. So I'm gonna go in with this reddish color, but I don't want the red to be too red, so I'm gonna mix it with like this orangey reddish color too. So I'm getting the true red and like an orangey red. I'm just gonna mix it together on the brush, and we're gonna focus that right in the crease. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep building that crease up until I get to the darkness that I wanted, without taking it too dark, because I still want like a soft pink eye, but I also want some depth into it. That light pink was going to give me what I wanted. Yes, it's going to get on the lid, don't mind that. We're going to clean it. It's going to look pretty messy, but like I said, it's a process, and you just gotta trust me. Just stay with me and trust me. I already told you that, but it's because I mean it. I don't want you to judge me just yet. Just keep on watching. So now we're going in with that same brush, the original brush we used, and we're going to go back into that bright pink and just blend those shades together, so the shades harmonize with each other instead of like being one harsh line where it's like dark pink and then one harsh line when it's the bright pink. So you want to harmonize those shades together, blend it, but you don't want to blend over top of the dark color because you don't want to erase that dark color you put. So just keep blending it. until you're happy with it. It's going to take a while to blend, but it's going to be worth it. Blend, blend, blend. Now we're going to go in with the concealer again, and this time we're going to carve out the lid. Now, it took me so long to carve my lid out on camera because you have to have a steady hand, and it was too much pressure. Like, I was so nervous to record this for you guys while being under pressure, trying to hold a steady hand. It was just too much. So I'm gonna speed this process up because I don't want you to sit through how long it took for me to carve out this line. But oh wait, what was I waiting on? Oh, I was waiting for the concealer to dry down a little bit. I had a little mini fan right there, and it was drying it down because the more wet the concealer, the more it's going to slip around. So you want it to be a bit on the drier side. And yeah, just watch it and carve out that lid. Okay, so you see me going in with the brush just to damp it dry just a bit. You don't want it to be too dry, but you don't want it to be too wet either. So we're going to go in with this really, really soft purpley glitter color. And I'm going to use a more dense brush because the denser the brush, the more concentrated the color would be. So I just packed on a good amount. Like, I really dug into the pan, honestly. You just want to pat it on. You don't want to brush it on. You want to really pat it on. Oh gosh, look how it just like shimmer and glow. It's so pretty. I really love that pink. Purple. Get it together. So I'm just gonna pat on a little more so the color can really come through. And then the next color, I wanted it to be like the purpley color, and then in the middle it was gonna be like a little lighter color, and then on the end it was going to be like a dark purple, and I was going to use my finger to get that, like, it's like a champagne pink. I was going to put that in the middle, but it didn't work out, and you'll see my struggle. I used my finger at first, couldn't really see anything. Went in with my finger again, couldn't really see anything. Tried to go in with a brush, couldn't really see anything, and then I just moved on. My big finger got to the top of the pink, and it messed up my cut crease, but it's okay, we'll fix it. Don't worry, every mistake is usually solvable. Usually. So now we're going to go in with this darkest pink shimmer and put that right on the end. Now we're back in with that original color and that original brush. Original color being that pink, and we're just gonna go right over where that crease is because it got lost when we put the glitter shades in. Now I'm switching back over to the smaller brush, and I'm going back in with those darker shades, that orangey red and that red. I'm gonna just blend those two together and darken my crease back up because we lost it. So yeah, after we do that, I'm going to take that same concealer that's on the back of my hand. It had even longer to dry down. If it's too dry, then just put a new layer of concealer on the back of your hand and just let that dry down a little bit. But mine was perfect actually. So I'm just going to take a flat brush and brush my waterline with it because we want to put some shadow on our waterline, and we want it to really pop as well. We don't want it to be lost because it can get lost under your lashes. So yeah, that's why we put that there. And I'm gonna take that same small brush and use that brightest pink right on the end, leaving that gap where my nose is and like right in the bottom of my iris. That I'm gonna use it for that original, that first shimmer shade, which was that purple. I'm gonna put that right in the corner. All right, so the rest of the video is pretty self-explanatory. I just pop on some mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I'll throw on some lashes at the top. I personally don't really like putting mascara on the top of my, on my top lashes when I'm wearing falsies, because I find my lashes to be too curly naturally, so it just gets in the way. So I don't put mascara on it because the mascara makes it curl even more. So I'm just doing my bottom lashes using my L'Oreal Paris mascara. I really like this one for my bottom lashes.